Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Muhammad Hafiz HAZIQ bin MATDAIM, and in this video I will demonstrate my full stack deployment, which include the database, Slim API backend, the Vue frontend, and also the Android mobile application Capacitor using the Capacitor. So first thing first, I will show the database. So over here I'm using the TIDB cloud. So let's take a look at the database. So over here we can see that the database for Box API exists, and also the table are already created. When we take a look at the tables, it has all the attributes, and also it store all the data for the books. So that's it for database. Now let's move on to the Slim API backend. So I will demonstrate the get and also post on the Postman. So for the get, we will use the get, the domain, and also the books that we want to retrieve. So when we click on send, the Postman will give us the result for the get. So as we can see here, the result is 200, which is successful, and it shows all the data and all the books that has been stored in the databases. And for post, we will do the login. So we will insert our email and also password, and when we click on send, it will show 200 also, which means it successful, and it will give us the access token for JWT. And then moving on to our Vue front end. So let's take a look at our front end folder here. So over here I will run the npm run build, and then it will execute, and it will create the this folder over here. So this is the content of the this folder, and then we will try to open the URL for the front end. So let's go to the URL over here. So as we can see, we can click on the link. So let's test when we try to sign in as a member. So it will display all the books over here. We can search the books that we want. So the back end and front end is working together, so there is no problem. And then when we try to edit the books that we have created, let's say over here we change the year 2026 to 2025, and we can see that it's successfully updated. And then if we create a new book, testing 3, insert the author and also the genre. So the new book will be created and will be listed on the book list over here, and also we can edit. So that's for member. Let's try for the admin. So we will change the email. So over here, admin can delete any books that they want. So let's try to delete the books that we just create, and then it's successfully deleted. So one more thing, let's try to register. So we will insert our name, test at gmail.com. So over here we will just insert EASS. So it successfully create the new account, which name Hafiz. So we can say that our front end and also back end does not have any problem. Now let's moving on to the last part, which is the Android mobile application. So I will show the capacity configuration. So this is the configuration for the capacitor: app ID, app name, web direction, and also this. I also show the package log JSON. So it can we can see the dependency capacitor over here. Same goes to package JSON. And lastly, let's take a look at the Android view. I already start the virtual mobile, and when we try to open the apps, so it can works functionally. Let's try to just log in. Yeah, it can uh, execute functionally, same like the one that we do on the desktop. So the new book has been created. So I think that's it for the submission lab 13, and thank you, Doctor.